Hi, Riverside Unified Teachers. This is Christy Wong from Mountain View Elementary School. Today we're going to be working on inserting an image in Google Docs. And I'm going to start by opening an essay here that my son wrote. And I want to just show you in an essay where there's already some text there how we can insert an image in. To start with, we see the Insert Image button either under our Insert menu, or we also see it over here on the toolbar. It looks like a little square with a mountain in it. And when I go to upload something or to insert something, I can either upload it from my computer, I can search the web for something to upload, I can put something in from my Drive, from Google Photos, I can even take a picture with my camera. And so I'm going to actually use the option of searching for searching the web because that's the most common one I think that you'll end up using. And you'll see that I get a sidebar over here. And so he had written an essay about a hero's journey. And so I'm just going to look for something that we have over here. He was writing about a comparison with ET. So I'm going to actually type in ET and see if I can find a picture to insert into his document here. And so when I go to insert, I'm going to click on the item I want to insert. And I can actually insert multiple things by clicking on them and making sure I have the blue check there. It'll tell me down below how many items I'm inserting. And then I'll hit the insert button. And I want to make sure that I know where I'm at when I'm inserting. So make sure your cursor is where you want your item to go. And then you'll notice sometimes we get a real big image here. And so we may want to resize it. We never want to grab from those middle squares because that'll make it disproportionate. Instead, we want to always resize it by dragging from the corners. And so then when I have my image in, you'll see that I have some options down below here. The first one is inline with text. And with an inline with text, as I move it, it's going to keep it in line with the text. The second option that I have that is a nice feature is wrap text. And what this will actually do is allow me to insert it somewhere and it will wrap the text around it. So that's nice if you have a document here and you wanted to kind of get a newsletter or something off to the side there. And so I can adjust it and then we'll just work that text right around it. The third option is to have it break the text. And so that's where it's going to actually physically break my text. And so it separates it on top and bottom of my text. So that just gives you a few options there when you're inserting an image. And you'll see that I have a new toolbar that pops up here that gives me some options. Under image options, you'll see that I can also adjust my size, my rotation, and I can even recolor it. So if I want to recolor, I can choose a different kind of coloring or even a black and white for my image there. And that's all there under that recoloring. Or I can choose no recolor and leave it the way that it is. You can also crop an image. So if you have an image here, and maybe I want to get rid of some of the blue over on the side there, I can double click on it or I can click on this cropping image button. And then all I'm going to do is simply drag it. And then I hit that crop button again, and it will crop out any of the excess that I have there. So that's a nice feature if you want to crop or just take a portion of an image. I can also put lines around my image. I can decide how thick I want my line to be. I can choose if I want a regular line or a dashed line to go around it. I can choose my line colors. Maybe I want it to be a blue line. So I have a lot of options there, but I'll only get them when I click on the image and see that additional toolbar that I have there. And so that just shows you some of the options you have when inserting an image into a Google Doc. I hope that was helpful.